Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to my all dear Falconians and welcome you all in your new classes. As we all know that we are starting our new session 2021. So in the starting of this session we have a little orientation unit with you. Here is a little introduction about me. My name is Syeda Sahrish Ahsan and I have been teaching science and chemistry in Falcon House Grammar School Campus 9 since 2016. I've done my masters in organic chemistry and also did bachelor's in education. After my introduction, let's have an introduction to science which we are going to learn throughout the session. What is science? This is a basic question which occur in our mind, that what actually science is. So my dear Falconians, science is the basic knowledge about the natural world that is based on facts learned through different experiments and observations. In science, the most important thing is evidence. People who used to study science are called scientists, and they use the scientific practice to gather and interpret information. Now, the person who named science or who gave the name to the people who used to study about science as scientist was philosopher William V. Well, who first coined the term scientist, who first introduced the term scientist for the people who used to study about the science. Before this, they were called natural philosopher. As we all know that science is the study of nature, so the people who used to study about the nature, they were called natural philosophers. As we all know that science is a very huge and a very vast field. So to study it, it is broken down into many different branches, and each branch is furthermore broken down into more specific areas to study. Here in front of our screen, in front of us on the screen, we have some branches of science over here, not all, as the study of matter and all kind of forces is called physics. The study of different chemical reactions and the chemicals is called chemistry. The study about the space, about the movement of sun, about the movement of planets, that is all known as astronomy. The study about the living things from the birth to the death, whatever is happening, is called life science. The study about specifically plants are called botany, and when we are talking about animals or studying about animals, that is called zoology. And when we learn about the structure of earth, the layers of earth, whatever is happening under the earth, that is called geology. Here are some famous scientists in front of you. First of all, the person who discovered and studied the nature of radium was a very famous scientist, was a woman whose name was Madame Curie. Secondly, the most famous 3 laws of Newton. Studied about forces and the motion of the objects and formulated the laws of motion. The name was Isaac Newton. Then a person who discovered the vaccines against different diseases, number of deadly diseases, including rabies, was Louis Pasteur. So this was a little introduction of science. Let's talk about the books which we are going to follow in level 6, 7 and 8. This is International Lower Secondary Science Book 1 and Workbook 1, which we are going to follow in level 6. Here is book 2 of this series, which we are going to follow in level 7, and here is book 3 of this series, which we are going to follow in level 8. As we all know that We are going to solve workbooks and we are going to perform the experiments which are given in these workbooks in our science lab. And the chapters which we are going to learn through this textbook, we are going to solve the exercises or the questions which are given in the end of this all the chapters that will be done in our exercise books or the copies we can call them. So what will be the rule to maintain your exercise books? We should all know that it's a little recall for you all. There is an index in the starting of your exercise books and you have to maintain your index by writing serial number. The chapter name should be written in the center and the pages number should be written over here in the third column, and teacher will going to sign in the last column. We all should maintain proper, neat and tidy index in our exercise book on daily basis. And as we all know that in the starting of every chapter we have to maintain a proper title page. Here are some examples in front of you of maintaining a proper title page, as if we are going to study the chapter heat and heat transfer, how we are going to maintain the title page. This is an example. It's not necessary to copy it down, but these are the examples how we are going to maintain a proper and attractive title page in starting of every chapter. So this is all about a little introduction for you all about your teacher and about the subject which you are going to study throughout the session and how you are going to maintain your exercise book. And wish you a very good luck for this new session. I hope you are going to produce more better results in this session, inshallah ta'ala. Take care all of you. Allah Hafiz.